Alright, fam, this is so dope, right? Of course, y'all know that Tupac got his own street out west. You understand? He's the only East Coast born, and well, he was raised in the West, but he's the only East Coast cat to get a street named after him out west. But on top of that, MC Hammer, he spoke at the ceremony, right? One of my favorite songs of all time by Tupac, Unconditional Love. I didn't even know Tupac wrote that for Hammer. So I want y'all to check out what Hammer says at the ceremony. He said a lot of real ish, you know what I'm saying? And on top of that, he recites the lyrics that Tupac wrote. Let's go.
The Pac I was with was his last 8 months at Death Row. I was with him every day. Even the last day, the last night. Even the 2 days before that, we were in New York. But you ain't never heard me talk about no stories on nobody's platform. You ain't heard me go to none of these HipHop 50, and just for the record, I got invited to every one. But I really don't have the patience for the fakeness. I'm really, you know what I'm saying? I'm really 60 years old. So I can't really, I can't get the fakeness of it all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can do it with a young cat, but I can't come around old cats and still be pretending. What you want me to call you? Six shooter. Hey, six shooter. Man, come on, man. Man, come on, man. Ain't none of your bodies turned up yet. Everywhere, I just can't do it. But I might get, I don't know, but Pac got me out here today. My first hip-hop 50 event that I said yeah to, the only one, is to come and say how much I love Pac, right? So let me just say this. Let me just say this. So from December all the way until that night in Vegas, every day or every other day I was with Pac. We made plans. We strategized. I even strategized that last night. I strategized 2 or 3 days before them. I told them how we need to go to Vegas. The thing is this. Tupac, hands down the greatest rapper ever. It's not even a question of that. It's not questionable. I'm not into what your first or your last bar is, your punchline. I'm talking about the totality of what you said. Right. If you want to do that, that's a different kind of contest. If we're going to talk about the substance of the music, the spirit behind the artist, and who he is, Pac is the greatest ever. I walked into the studio, and Pac had already recorded a new Hammer song. I was like, what's this, Pac? He said, man, I told them I'm gonna make sure you tight. So, I pushed the button, and here come the skin tight. Boom, 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 boom. You wonder why they call me Hammer. I said, oh, like that, Pac? So I laid that down. And then a week later, he said, go to the studio, Hammer, and push the thing. And I pushed the button, and it said, come listen to my truest thoughts, my truest feelings, all my peers doing years behind all these killings. How many bodies must we witness before we see it's hard to live this life without God, so we must ask forgiveness. Ask Mama why I got an urge to die, and witness the tears flowing free from her eyes before she could reply. For we were born without a silver spoon. My broken down TV shows cartoons in my living room. One day I hope to make it a player in this game. Mama, don't cry long as we try. Maybe things will change. Perhaps it's just a fantasy. A life where we don't need welfare and we share with our own families. Maybe it's me that causes it. The fighting and the hurting in my room crying because I didn't want to be a burden. Watch Mama open up her arms and hug me. And I ain't worried about a damn thing because she still loved me. In this game is lessons for your eyes to see. Though things change, the future's still inside of me. We must remember that tomorrow comes after the dark, so you will always be in my heart with unconditional love. I said, Pac, what you want me to do with that? He said, I need you to rap that. I said, you want me to represent him? He said, Hammer, that's just follow me. This needs to be said to our folks. I want you to say it, not me to say it. I want you to say this. So I laid down the record. And I want to just end this by saying, Pac was committed to a future business, touring. He said, Hammer, this is what we gonna do. We going on tour, we gonna start at the top of Seattle. We going all the way down to San Diego, but we only going to high schools. And this is what it's gonna be. In order for anybody to get in a concert, they're gonna have to have at least a C+ or better. I said, oh, is that right, Pac? He said, yeah, now I'm gonna tell him Uncle Hammer made us do it. I love you, Pac. I love the family. I appreciate y'all coming out here, supporting him. Not only do he deserve a street, he deserves so much more.
I don't have no friends on me. All of them done turned on me. I know niggas is plotting on me. That's why I keep that thing on me. I don't have no friends on me. All of them done turned on me. I know niggas is